Welcome back. It's been a minute, huh? Alright, so we knocked on the gates. I'm gonna have to rest. Egil pulls you aside. I followed the outside of the city walls, he says, and there's a water passage we can squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside. The rest house is overflowing with refugees, the sick and wounded and noise. Check out the water passage. I'm not fitting through there, says Ivor. When you arrive at the narrow ducts, go without me. It looks like it'll get you on top of the walls and then down to the gate where you can open it. Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be quick. When Angel says water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you manage to squeeze your way through stonework and force your way past an iron grate. You take stairs to the top of the walls. As you approach the gates, our men take notice. They don't ask questions. Okay. Time to murder men, Olette. I know you don't like it. I really wish I could figure out why I can't equip this obsidian ring as well. But it is what it is. Why are you gonna... Okay. I was gonna say, why would you point blank shot me, but that makes more sense. It's gonna be a mess, huh? He just ran through me. Rude. Murder! I know you didn't want to do this, that's why I made you do it. Alright. Take out the archer. Nope. Rook, no! Standing on your friend's corpse. Now. Knock it off. Don't hit my lady. Okay. I guess that's fair. Just stab the crap out of my other dude instead. Can I shoot you from here? Alright, that's 2 kills for our good friend Olette. Get him, Oddleaf. Yeah, sorry I haven't been around very much. I was super sick, and then finding time to record has been a nightmare. So, but it's nice to get back into it, honestly. Even if I feel like I didn't remember where I left off. How is he able to do so much damage? Anyway. Oddleaf is ready for promotion. Egil is ready for promotion. And Rook is injured. And Renown. Nice. What in the depths are you doing? Letting ourselves in? I see that. We're very impressed. But all those people you just let in here? Dead. All those women and children with you? Dead. And thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together. Skull. What are you talking about? The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. If I knew there were fighters and Varl outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Ekil. I'm in charge here. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in that great hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? As soon as they heard the dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story, anyway. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight. You've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and take back Frostvale. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine. Cut those sheep loose and watch our own asses. What do I care? All I want to do now is get out of these damn streets. Be careful about what you want. We'll fend for ourselves. You can feel sizing you up on the spot, his hand hovering near his axe. He snorts through his nose, changing his mind. Good luck then. Hope we don't meet again fighting for the same scraps. When the gates close, Ekil and his men disappear down dark alleyways. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Ivor. Chapter 3. Little did they sleep. Right. I forgot that these are the people that we're basically also controlling. Hack on. We're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons. Extra supplies, too. You perk up, just now realizing Moger has been talking to you. Since Vognir died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Hakon? Sorry, just tired. Go on. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eirik. Eirik? I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants to dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then? You sure that wound is healed, Luden? I agree. Even enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. He will not listen to me if I tell him to go home. Wagner's dead. There's no reason to stay. What do you expect me to do? Go back to my father and tell him one Varl died so the alliance is over? He has a point. As Wagner's Kender, you have the same responsibilities, Hakon. We would only be made to do this again later, and I would not suffer it all a second time. So yeah, there's always a reason for him to stay. Either take us through the Wandering Road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Luden turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering Road's not an option with this many. Could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Luden wouldn't be deterred, you'd have to deal with it. Don't let Luden get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them we cover the mountainside in dredge bodies. Good. Give the word and we'll set off. I like the moral. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The Scrivener leans back, considering this sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Moger's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumer is close, I think. But the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am. Although, the Scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Jarnjud now. Can't remember half what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence? Don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. What are you always putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Aberang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Luden's? Gods forbid. Ha, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha! Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. I ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Moger, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Varl and half of them want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we've just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Luden's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Luden's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he comes from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too. Yursa. She's probably the best fighter in Luden's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Varl call her the Witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget. You weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. You think we're walking into a death trap? This May Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that in a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If you say so, keep it to yourself. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Alright. Let's giddy on up. Look at that, says Moker. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Luden overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him where he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. I don't know what to do here. I'll deal with it. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Luden to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. Well... I need to level up Hakon. Give me the pizza. Give me pizza. Okay. Right. Dominoes. That's not a dozen dredge, that's 4. This game has such lovely visuals. Are you an archer, Eric? Nope. Just an axeman. Ba-doom. Get him back up. both of them? I think I can. Oh, I might hit him as well. Not hit him as well. Wow, that's one dredge down already somehow. Got off, no! I was just gonna say, I want you to level up so you can get stronger. This man swings an axe like nobody's business. He's chopping trees with their bodies. No. Excuse me, I'll just stand on your corpse real quick. Gunolf is ready for promotion. So's Moger. Gunolf got hurt though. So did Eric. Good job. Hakon. And I'm gonna call that an episode here. Find out what Luden wants with Hakon next time. If you watch, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Take care, everyone.